up, guys? So I'm gonna ask you with a new video, or a couple of new videos. And these next videos will be discussing the Real Madrid manager decision. Obviously, rumors. Well, it's not rumors anymore. It's confirmed. After the season was over, Zinedine Zidane did mention that he will be mulling over his decision to either stay or go. I'm going to be discussing, obviously more in detail, Massimiliano Allegri potentially coming in, the positives and negatives of that. Also, a new name on the block to become Real Madrid manager that just dropped last night, Antonio Conte. I'm going to be discussing the positives and negatives of that as well, but that will be I'm going to do a couple of Real Madrid videos regarding the new manager's position. I'm also going to be discussing some players, obviously the Gareth Bale situation, where he wants to come back to Real Madrid. Would it be a good idea? I know that I've been saying, I've already made a couple of videos regarding Gareth Bale on should he stay, should he go, but with this new information at light, we'll have to wait and see, the manager situation, also the retirement of Gareth Bale. He's saying that it's not, because there were rumors that he said that he was going to retire and not, try to terminate his contract, but he's saying that is not true. Another video, or what I'm also going to be discussing is some contract extensions for Real Madrid, along with Luka Modric. But this video is my farewell address video to Zinedine Zidane. If it is the case that he's walking away from Real Madrid, I'm gonna talk about what he accomplished in his second stint. I'm gonna tie up everything that I've expressed about Zinedine Zidane in this one video. So if you're new to my channel, buckle up, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Buckle up. It's a lot of Real Madrid videos today. Just buckle up. Just be prepared. But if you like Real Madrid content or European soccer content, I would appreciate it if you give me a subscribe, share the video with your friends and family, comment because I like to know your thoughts. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So Zinedine Zidane. If this is because you did say on Saturday, I'm gonna give it time to mull this over. To think this over, me walking away after Real Madrid, went trophyless. Fun fact, guys, Real Madrid has, this season, even though they have gone trophyless, Zinedine Zidane did scrape the barrel. When odds were stacked against him, with the squad as decimated as it was, an impressive feat that he accomplished by getting to the semifinals of the Champions League, being neck and neck with Atletico until the final match day of La Liga. And here's the thing, Real Madrid had no business in those competitions. They struggled, with injuries. Atletico, was dominant. Barcelona was dominant at some point, and Real Madrid could barely beat mid-table to the lower table teams. They struggled, defensively. They struggled offensively. So Real Madrid had no business in those being, in the mix of those competitions. So I gotta give credit is due with Zinedine Zidane. He kept Real Madrid in the conversation, so that's why I'm gonna thank him for that. That's a positive, that everlasting mark. Yes, his first stint was better. Obviously, his first stint was better because he was able to win 3 La Liga titles with a three Champions League trophies with a La Liga title to boot. And then his second stint, he was only able to win a La Liga title, but like I said, this year with the decimation with all the injuries, with Sergio Ramos, with all his main guys down for the count, with all the substitutions he had to make, I got to give him credit. He was able to take Real Madrid from, being mediocre to a team that, was able to fight for a La Liga title and a Champions League title. Some negatives, and I hope that, if he continues, because the reason why he's thinking of walking away from Real Madrid is because Real Madrid is in such a bad situation financially, which is an interesting remark, because all teams in Europe are, in a bad financial situation because of, the pandemic that, we're in right now, with COVID and all that. So, I thought that was an interesting remark, saying that he would walk away from Real Madrid because of that, when if he would go to a big club like a Juventus or, wherever, he would face that either way. So, I guess, that is an excuse to walk away from Real Madrid, but if you're going to go to Juventus or any other club, you're going to face the same thing. No disrespect. No disrespect to criticize you there. Some negatives, also another negative that I picked up, his media. He was not able to talk to the media. He was, there were a couple of instances this year where, he would get really upset. Zidane is usually known as a soft-spoken guy. He doesn't, he's from what other managers, even back when he was a player, his former teammates would say, yeah, he never, would get, angry. He would never show, his temper. But I guess this year, the last, couple of years, or this year in particular, I guess like the media kept on getting under his skin. They kept on questioning his decisions. They kept on questioning if the team was good enough. They kept on questioning about the injuries, about this, about that. And then he just, got fed up so many times and said, you know what? I don't know why you guys are asking me. He would say something along the lines of, I don't know why you guys are asking me these questions. I'm just doing everything to the best of my ability. The players are, doing the best to their ability. Can we just please move on? He that's something that he also needs to, because when he would get upset, he would just lash out on the media and not say the right things, and it would reflect horribly on him. So that's something that, I probably, would not miss of Zinedine Zidane, because I would watch some of his pressers, and some of the questions, I would agree to the media. Some of the questions that the media would ask, I'm like, why ask that, and they would always ask the same questions over and over again. I remember the last few weeks, a lot of reporters would ask him, "Are you walking away?" And he's like, "Well," and he would say the same thing over and over again. We're waiting. We're still in this thing. I'll give you guys my final decision at the end of the season. Then another reporter would ask, in different wording, the same question. So I understand where he would be coming from with that frustration, but he needs to, that's something that he needs to work on. Is that he needs to learn how to work the media just a little more, because this year proved that his. If you ask the wrong questions or you keep being redundant, then he'll just be upset. He will get upset easily. So, yeah. So all around, Zinedine Zidane, I know I gave you a hard time. In fact, I was calling for you to get sacked in December. In fact, I was actually hoping Mauricio Pochettino would come in and help Real Madrid out. No, that didn't happen. Mauricio Pochettino gets the PSG job, and I was like, okay, who's left for Real Madrid? But then, Allegri is back on the radar. Who else is on the radar? Antonio Conte, of course, is on the radar now because he is walking away from Inter. It was official, this morning, and more reports are coming out that it is official that he is actually done at Inter de Milan. So stay tuned for those videos. So I know I gave you a hard time, Zidane. I can't believe I'm saying this, and for the viewers or a viewer, I know who you know who you are, because I know that you watch my stuff. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would like to extend my apologies to Zinedine Zidane for calling him a bad manager, calling him for him to be sacked. I gotta learn to be patient and show faith that these managers, they're gonna be ups and downs. For Real Madrid, whoever the manager is gonna be, there will be a losing streak. You will have disappointing results here and there, but hats off to Zinedine Zidane for accomplishing what he did this year. I think it's one of his best years as Real Madrid manager because, like I said, even though he went trophyless, and Real Madrid has gone trophyless for the first time since 2010, since Manuel Pellegrini, but he kept Real Madrid in the conversation in the title races, in Champions League and in La Liga. So I do want to apologize for calling you trash. I can't believe I'm saying that, but you've earned my respect. I'll let you walk away with a thank you from me, Zinedine Zidane. So alrighty guys, that'll do it for this video. Like I said at the beginning, give me a subscribe if you're new. Share the video with your friends and family. Comments, like, tell me your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up. Turn on post notifications so that way you know when I drop a new video. Until then, guys, keep it real. Next up will be Massimiliano Allegri, Antonio Conte. Positives and negatives for both guys. Who will most likely get the job? Peace.